The wait for Canon's next groundbreaking mirrorless camera has finally come to an end. After months of speculation, rumor leaks, and endless anticipation across photography and filmmaking communities, Canon has officially confirmed the arrival of the Canon R6 Mark III. This new model is slated for release in 2025, and based on what is already known, it represents a major leap forward in technology, capability, and versatility. Rather than being a minor update or refresh, the R6 Mark III appears to be a complete reimagining of what a mid-range full-frame mirrorless camera can deliver. At its core, the R6 Mark III blends advanced imaging hardware with cutting-edge processing power, professional-grade video functionality, and a suite of intelligent features powered by artificial intelligence. This is not simply a camera that slots into the lineup between entry-level and flagship models. It is positioned as a serious creative tool that appeals to professionals while remaining attainable for ambitious enthusiasts who want a future-proof system. The combination of performance and usability makes it one of the most significant camera releases of the year and potentially a defining model for Canon's broader strategy in the mirrorless market. One of the most notable aspects of the R6 Mark III is its completely redesigned imaging system. While earlier Canon updates often focused on incremental changes, this generation introduces a brand new 30.3-megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor. On the surface, the megapixel count does not appear to be a massive jump compared to earlier versions. However, the true innovation lies beneath. The new sensor architecture has been engineered to maximize light sensitivity, detail capture, and dynamic range. This allows photographers to capture images that are sharper, richer in tone, and more flexible for post-processing. Supporting this new sensor is Canon's dual Digic 10 processor, which works in tandem with an additional Digic accelerator module. This combination provides a level of computational power rarely seen in a mid-tier body. The increased processing capabilities translate into faster image handling, reduced lag, and support for features typically reserved for top-of-the-line professional cameras. For example, autofocus speed, subject tracking, and image rendering are dramatically improved. Photographers will notice that the camera feels quicker, more responsive, and more precise in nearly every scenario, from studio portraits to high-speed sports events. One of the headline features that distinguishes the R6 Mark III from its predecessors and competitors is its artificial intelligence-powered autofocus system. Canon has gone far beyond traditional face and eye detection technology. The new system employs advanced deep learning algorithms capable of recognizing, predicting, and adapting to subject movement. This means that fast-moving wildlife, unpredictable sports action, or even chaotic street scenes can be captured with remarkable sharpness. The autofocus not only locks on quickly but also intelligently predicts where the subject will move, continuously adjusting in real time. Early reports from testers indicate that the autofocus rivals, and in some cases even exceeds, the reliability of Canon's flagship models. For wildlife photographers trying to keep a bird in sharp focus while it darts across the sky, or for sports shooters aiming to freeze a decisive goal, this technology is a genuine game changer. Unlike older autofocus systems that might hesitate or hunt for focus, the R6 Mark III tracks subjects with confidence, minimizing missed opportunities and maximizing usable shots. Equally impressive is the camera's redesigned viewfinder and rear display. Canon has introduced a 3.2-inch vari-angle touchscreen LCD with an enhanced tilt and flip mechanism. This design is more than a convenience, it expands creative freedom for shooters working at unconventional angles. Whether the goal is to capture an overhead crowd shot, a low-angle wildlife scene, or a self-recorded vlog, the flexibility of the screen ensures comfort and accuracy. Furthermore, the display excels in brightness and color accuracy, even when viewed in direct sunlight, a common frustration with many cameras. This makes the R6 Mark III particularly well-suited for outdoor creators who cannot always control lighting conditions. When it comes to video, the R6 Mark III pushes into territory previously reserved for cinema-grade equipment. It is capable of recording 6K RAW video at 60 frames per second. This level of resolution and frame rate provides unmatched flexibility in post-production, allowing content creators to crop, or frame, and color grade without sacrificing quality. For filmmakers, the ability to shoot in RAW at such specifications opens creative doors that were once locked behind much more expensive systems. The camera also supports 4000 recording at up to 120 frames per second, enabling buttery smooth slow-motion footage. Every detail, from a droplet of water splashing to the motion of a dancer, can be captured in crisp clarity with cinematic impact. With support for Canon's professional color profiles, including C-Log 2 and C-Log 3, the R6 Mark III delivers high-end grading potential and ensures footage blends seamlessly into professional workflow. This makes the camera not only a tool for photographers but also a compelling option for filmmakers, vloggers, and hybrid creators who demand versatility without compromise. Low-light performance is another area where the R6 Mark III stands out. Thanks to its redesigned sensor and advanced processing, the camera excels in challenging environments with limited lighting. Early testers have praised the ability to capture clean images with minimal noise while preserving detail in shadows and highlights. This means wedding photographers working in dimly lit venues, event shooters in unpredictable conditions, and wildlife photographers capturing nocturnal scenes can all benefit from improved performance. Enhanced ISO handling reduces the reliance on artificial lighting and broadens the scope of what can be achieved without cumbersome additional equipment. Canon has also paid careful attention to workflow and usability. The camera features an intuitive interface, responsive touchscreen controls, and fast menu navigation. Switching between stills and video or adjusting critical settings in the field is smooth and efficient, reducing downtime and ensuring that creators can stay focused on their subjects rather than on tech. Nickel hurdles. Ergonomics have long been a strength of Canon cameras, and the R6 Mark III continues this tradition with a design that feels balanced, durable, and comfortable for extended use. Battery life and heat management are crucial for a camera with such demanding specifications. Canon has optimized power efficiency to ensure the camera can handle prolonged shooting sessions, even when recording 6K or high frame rate 4K video. Heat dissipation has been engineered to minimize the risk of overheating, a common issue for high-resolution video capture in compact bodies. Early reports suggest that R6 Mark III performs consistently during extended shoots, providing reliability for professionals who cannot afford interruptions. Connectivity is another strong suit. The camera is expected to include advanced wireless transfer options, enabling creators to move images and video files quickly to compatible devices. Integration with Canon's apps for remote control and live monitoring further enhances flexibility. Photographers can control the camera from a smartphone or tablet, making it easier to work in situations where direct handling of the camera is not ideal. These features transform their R6 Mark III into not only a capture device but also a hub for streamlined content management, collaboration, and delivery. Canon's broader vision with their R6 Mark III seems to be the blurring of lines between enthusiast and professional equipment. By combining a high-resolution sensor, advanced AI autofocus, professional video capabilities, and robust ergonomics, the camera functions as a true all-in-one solution. For many creators, this means no longer needing multiple camera bodies to handle different scenarios. A portrait photographer can use it to capture studio-quality stills, a wedding filmmaker can rely on it for cinematic footage, and a wildlife shooter can take advantage of its speed and low-light performance all with the same body. The release timing of the R6 Mark III is also strategically chosen. Canon has confirmed the camera will launch in 2025, likely after September, and has stated that there will be no delays. This signals confidence in their production capacity and supply chain. The pricing is expected to fall between $2,699 and $2,899 placing it in a sweet spot for serious enthusiasts while still offering value to professionals who require robust performance without the cost of flagship models. Launching during the peak buying season ensures that demand can be met quickly, avoiding the long waiting times that often frustrate early adopters of new technology. Canon's approach indicates a commitment to delivering not just a product but also an experience that aligns with the expectations of modern creatives. Ultimately, the Canon R6 Mark III is more than an incremental improvement, it is a bold statement. By integrating a new sensor, eye-driven autofocus, cinema-level video, and practical enhancements in design, reliability, and connectivity, Canon has positioned this camera as a benchmark for the coming year. It reflects the company's understanding of the evolving needs of photographers and filmmakers who demand power, flexibility, and simplicity in a single package. This release is not just about competing with other manufacturers but about redefining what creators can expect from a mid-range camera. Whether you are capturing once-in-a-lifetime moments at a wedding, tracking elusive wildlife in motion, shooting high-frame-rate video for cinematic projects, or simply wanting a reliable, all-rounder tool for professional work, there are 6 Mark III promises to deliver without compromise. By combining innovation, usability, and accessibility, Canon has produced a camera that appeals across disciplines and skill levels. It is designed for the present but clearly built with the future in mind. The 6 Mark III is set to become not just a popular release, but a cornerstone in the evolution of hybrid photography and videography tools.